Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're talking about how you could play a song by The Weeknd called Live For. And it starts out with a really cool little acoustic guitar riff, actually, where you can play open E, and then third on the B string, first on the B string, third on the B string, open E, and then third on the B string, and then first fret on the high E string, and then going back to the third fret on the B string. So all together you got 0, 3, 1, 3, 0, 3, 1, 3. It's kind of a recurring idea through the tune. Now through the intro though, it almost sounds like when the intro return comes back, actually you would back up that lick with kind of an open D string, kind of implying a D minor chord that we'll talk about in just a minute. So if you wanted to, you could almost kind of get the bass note with your pick and kind of use your finger to kind of play the notes of the lick, and then kind of make it a two-part. And then actually right after that, then we do the open A string, kind of implying an A minor chord, and we'll talk about that later on. And then from there, it almost sounds like you go to the low E string on the first fret to kind of get an F note kind of implied. And then after that, then you go back to the open A for kind of the A minor idea. And then we actually kind of keep the F and the A minor idea going. So we got A minor, and then F, kind of think about it, kind of introing the tune that way. A lot of people kind of recognize it. Now then from there though, when we hit our verses, we start on an F major chord. And actually let's go ahead and talk about those chords that would back up the intro though. So if you wanted to kind of strum through that, yeah, you could kind of work it as a D minor chord. And the way you play D minor, first finger is going to go to the high E on the first fret, second finger is going to go to the G string on the second fret, and third finger is going to go to the B string on the third fret. And if you kind of strum just the D, G, B, and E, that sounds a D minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now there's no bass note there, so on the intro, but I really kind of think the D minor is kind of what's implied. And then from there we'll be going to an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger is going to go to the B string on the first fret, second finger on the D string on the second fret, and third finger on the G string on the second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like A minor chord, and it sounds really sad. And then from the A minor, that F note that we were using in our bass would kind of imply an F major chord. We'll talk about a couple different ways to play this. But if you know the bar F major, you do your first finger across the entire first fret, second finger on the G string, second fret, third finger on the A string, third fret, and the pinky on the D string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like F major chord, and it sounds really happy. And then from the, but a good substitute for that is something called F major 7, which is a little bit easier if you're just starting out. And the way you play F major 7, first finger is going to go to the B on the first fret, second finger on the G on the second fret, and third finger on the D string on the third fret. And if you kind of strum just the D, G, B, and E, then that sounds like F major 7, and it sounds really happy. And so through the intro, you could kind of back it up with just the chords, the D minor, A minor, F, A minor. And a lot of times with a song like this though, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the D minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our intro progression. We have D minor down, down, up, down, A minor down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, A minor down, down, up, down, up. Now another strum pattern that comes to mind though, because of the feel of the tune, is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that, actually, what a 16th note is right now our down, down, up, down, up kind of divides our beat into two parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the D minor and do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you'd be doing a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you'd be going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you'd be doing an up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the fourth beat, you'd be going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, 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 down, up. So all together, you got long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through our intro. We'd have D minor down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, fifth, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then from there we'd be going into our verse part. And our verse just alternates between the F and the A minor. So you could do that with just your down, down, up, down, up. And then you have that for the down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, 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 up. Or if we try that with the 16th pattern, then we'd have that for the down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, 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 up, down, F, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, up, down, up, down, F, down, up, down, up, down, A minor, down, up, down. And then from our verse, we'd be going into our chorus part. And our chorus starts on D minor, and then we go to an A minor chord, and then we go to an F major, but then we go to a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger is going to stay on the B string first fret, second finger on the D string second fret, and third finger on the A string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a C major chord. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the C major, we're going to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger is going to go to the A string on the second fret, second finger on the low E string on the third fret, and the third finger on the high E string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And so if we try to our chorus with our down, down, up, down, we'd have D minor with a down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, up. Or if we tried that with the 16th pattern, we have D minor with a down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, up, down, up. And then right after our chorus, actually there's almost a return to our intro. So you may want to work that with the licks, actually, kind of working that D minor idea, and then the A minor idea, and then we got the F idea, and then we got the A minor idea. So you may want to think about going back to the intro, or if you just want to strum through that, you could use the down, down, up, down, up. And you have D minor, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up. Or you could use the 16th note pattern, then you have D minor down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now something else I would think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, or the down, 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 up, down, 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 you could throw in a bass note for the chord. So for instance, on the F major 7, you have the D for your bass, so you have that kind of a bass. Down, up, down. But if you're doing the bar F, then you have the low E string for your bass note on that chord. And what we're really doing is playing the lowest note with the name of that chord. So on this F, we're using an F note to support it in a bass part. And then on the D minor, you have the D string for your bass. So D bass, down, up, down. On the A minor, you have the A string for your bass. And then on the C chord, we have the A string for the bass on the C chord. And on the G chord, you have the low E string for your bass. And that's actually kind of what we're doing with that intro part, is kind of supporting that idea with kind of your bass note. So if we tried our next verse part with our bass down, up, we'd have F with the bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down. Or if you're doing on the 16th note pattern, there are different ways you could add the basses in. You could do kind of a bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or a bass, down, down, bass, down, up, down. Well, I'm a big fan of bass, down, down, up, bass, down. way, you'd have F with the bass, bass, down, down, up, a bass, down, up, down, A minor, bass, bass, down, down, up, a bass, down, up, down, F with the bass, bass, down, down, up, a bass, down, up, down, A minor, then A bass, F with the bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down, A minor, then A bass, F with the bass, bass, down, down, up, a bass, down, up, down, A minor, then A bass. And then we'll basically be repeating that until we hit our chorus part again. So we tried that the bass down, up, through our chorus. You'd have D minor with the D bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, up. Or we tried that with the bass in the 16th. You have D minor with the D bass, A minor with an A bass, C with an A bass, G with a low E bass, G with a low E bass. And then from there we'd be going back to our intro part. And we could kind of work the intro with basses too. You'd have D minor with the D bass, A minor with an A bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, or you could try that with the 16ths and kind of work that bass, bass, down, bass, down, A minor with an A bass, F with the bass, bass, down, bass, down, A minor with an A bass. But I think for myself, if I was covering the tune, I would actually kind of think about going back to those intro licks when those parts come back in the song. So you may want to kind of even try and work on that so that you could break from the other part and kind of work it around that part. I think that's the coolest part of the whole song. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Live For by The Weeknd. So good luck.